Hey everyone, how's it going? Phil Monteleone, the Book Peddler here. If you haven't, I hope you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Book Peddler. You stay up to date on book picks, in-store, out-store activities, business selling experiences, whole mess of stuff. If you've been currently on the little vlog journey I've been on, traveling around, buying books and visiting bookstores, I hope you're enjoying the videos. I thought I'd take a little break in the action to do kind of a little video series thought that I had. I was given this book, but actually my last book pick in Virginia by a subscriber and buddy Brett. It's called "Where Did You Find This? Find That? Adventures of an Antiquarian Bookman" by Harold Nestler. And the whole thought behind this short video series would probably be 4 or 5 parts, is because there's books like this you can actually glean a lot of information as to how booksellers in the past did things. It can be relevant to today, maybe give people out there selling books different ideas of how to go about purchasing large libraries, certain things to look for, interesting stories, things of that nature surrounding the book trade. And I found some benefit in this book and little gems of information that I thought some of you that are in the field would enjoy hearing, and maybe you could put it into practice if it works in your situation. It may just be of general interest for people that like books, that are interested in the book trade, and giving you a little inside glimpse into different ideas and ways of dealing with things. So Nestler actually was a bookseller in upstate New York. Well, he grew up in upstate New York, so I find this really interesting when he's talking about New York. Lived in Jersey, though, for a majority of his life. But the first thing that I found kind of interesting in this was a different method of buying. And it really kind of made me smile. It's something that I might actually try on another pick, but I'll read it to you here. It says, "I was talking with a dealer about buying methods in purchasing private libraries. Frequently, people will call in a dealer to get an offer on a library, only to use that offer to get a higher price from another dealer." I'm going to pause there for a minute. This happened to me now twice last year. I may have mentioned it in a previous video earlier on, where I was called in. They're basically looking for a quote to compare it against other dealers. And everybody hates playing that game, so I'm going to continue. To the second dealer asked to make an offer, they would say, quote, "So and so offered me X amount for this collection. How much will you give me?" End of quote. The very successful chap I was talking to about making a first offer on a library told me how he did it. Quote, "I have a different method. When I look at a library, I write down my offer on a slip of paper and fold it over. Then I tell the owner I've written my offer on this slip of paper. Tell me what you want for the books. If what you want is more than I have written down, then the deal is off. If what you want is less than I have written down, I will pay you what I have written down. It works most of the time." Nestler says, "I very seldom buy private libraries, but I did try this method once and it worked." So I found that very interesting. Of course, situational. But next opportune time, I think I will try this a method of evaluating the collection, writing a number down for the collection. If what he wants is more, it's off, walk away from it. If it's under, I show him the slip, I'll pay him what I wrote down. Again, it's a little bit of a risky method, but I found it pretty interesting. Now, most people that I come to, they have no clue what they want for their books or their deceased relatives' books. And instead of doing any type of research for themselves, they want you to put a price on it. So someone who knows their stuff and what they'd like to get for it, I thought it'd be a neat idea to try with someone in that regards. There was another kind of more of a hard-nosed tactic. I was at a pick way out in the sticks. Wasn't overly interested in a majority of the library, but there was one particular book from the 1600s that had exceptional value to it. They did not want to sell me it. And a book guy that I know said, next time, tell them either they have to basically sell me that book and then I'll take it all, or no deal. Sometimes I think it is necessary to use those more hard nosed tactics and to stay firm. Again, it depends on the situation, who the people are, but to make an offer on a whole lot of books that's going to take a lot of time to process. There wasn't really many gems in it of overall interest. And then you had that one particular gem, like that's the one that's going to make it worth the trip and they won't sell it. Maybe it's not a bad idea to strong arm them a little bit, put them their back in a corner. You came this way, let them find somebody else that wants to take it off their hands. And a lot of times there's few and far in between people, that'll do something like that. So that's just the first part of a little video that I want to make. I thought it was a neat little way to make an offer on a library, and something that I may try in the future, and I'll reference back to this when I do so. So I'm going to put up a couple more parts. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Till next time, we'll see you.